But that's just one very important thing I wanted to point out about this entire program of what it's designed for. And we have a really easy setup. If you want to set up a website within the white label, you can actually host it on your own domain, just like Go High Level. You can put in your own merchant, so then you can take payments. This is a screen to help you do the PCI document. And within here, you can actually change the colors to anything that you want, add your company information, and you can customize it in full. Now, there's a tab called Resources in here, which has a lot of good videos of how to help you. So keep this in mind, where all this opens up into blogs step-by-step of how to set something up and how to use different features. And additionally, one thing that is, a lot of you guys ask, can you have multiple users? And answer is no, not because we don't want to, just because it's not set up that way. But if you want to get multiple users, you can flip the admin switch, you get to the white label, and now you can sign up as many users as you want. And if you don't want to charge them, you can sign them up regularly and just add them to a free plan. So you can set it up where you don't charge them. You can set up where they don't have to put a card. As long as you're paying us, you have full control over how these users get access. And you can also manually assign the databases that you purchase one by one. And so if someone's unhappy maybe, or you need to give them a little bit of extra something, then you have that easy flexibility to run off and do that. And the final thing with all the customers is the ability to add the list limit. So within, hey Derek, what's up?
Hey, what's up, bro? I got that message saying that it failed in strike records.
I missed that. What was that last part?
Like the strike records that we submitted, they got rejected.
Okay, then I'm gonna have to give you the referral to another person we have. I have that form. Let me drop that real quick. So there is anyone that needs merchant services, we have a provider we like that we're working with now.
Who will actually communicate directly with you. So like none of this vague, hey, we're going to deny your form submission for some unexplained reason. You'll get some actual communication.
Yeah, let me go and find that real quick. It's through authorize.net. If you try to apply through authorize directly, they will always reject you. I don't know why, but that is always so we have these brokers we work with independently, and they will, this is the difference between Stripe and them. They make money when you make money. And if you get kicked off of their account, they stop making money. And let's say your account's generating 200,000 a year, that's making them an extra 5,000 a month. When you are at risk of getting your account shut down because you have a chargeback, whatever stuff happens in the course of business, they are the ones that do the negotiation for you with the credit card company, so you can stay open. They are the ones that are observant and they're like, hey man, your risk is too high on this. Let's go set up a few other accounts for you. So if this one gets shut down, you have backups. So these are the guys that are the right guys that keep you in business to take care of all those things that are always going to happen.
Okay.
Hey, Keaton.
Did Stripe have a problem with selling data or some other?
Stripe is publicly traded. Stripe has shareholders, pension funds own parts of Stripe, which means they have to not deal with risk at the end of the day. And these individual brokers are independent through the banks and don't have that exposure. Consider anything online. If you're not face to face taking the card, that they don't want that business. They look to cook you off.
And most things that are susceptible to a high level of regulatory scrutiny, they tend to stay away from.
I've had Stripe for over 10 years, and that's all I do is sell online software and services.
Yeah, me too. So the real problem is you're probably like me, where you're very cautious about who you choose to do business with and et cetera, et cetera. But the reality is that Stripe just doesn't give you a lot of shots when you get a few chargebacks. If you get some chargebacks, it's a real problem for them. And that's really messed up, because oftentimes those things are potentially out of your control to do business. And if I can find a way to work around Stripe, I prefer to.